What's up, guys? Um, so I want to go through my favorite things that I read this week, and talk about them just a little bit. Be freaking super sweet. Um, so first thing on my list of honorable mention type books is Batwoman 40. Um, Probably my least favorite thing that I read this week. I'm glad that this series is over. Really disappointed me that there's going to be an annual on that. That I guess I'll have to get one more issue of it. But anyway, maybe we can come out on the other side of Convergence and at some point get her a title that gets back to where it was at the beginning of the 52 with all that. That'd be awesome. Uh, Next was Gru. Uh, This was a lot better. I always liked Arbra and Dakabra, the witches in Gru, and this was just hilarious. They're always trying to make plans to kill Gru and everything, and they always backfire. That issue was a lot better than issue 2. I didn't really care for issue 2, so, that was awesome. Secret Identities. Issue 2, I think, was better than issue 1, but I'm going to be dropping that series. I really didn't enjoy it that much. Outcast, number 7. I understand that this was the start of a new arc and all, but really that was just a stagnant story. Somebody that's been reading it, I didn't really need to learn who all these different people were. I understand that his wife doesn't really understand, and that he's kind of confused, and that this rapist is a prick. I get it all. Um, Supergirl, number 40. I really, really liked the evolution of Supergirl throughout this series. From the beginning, when she was just getting started and was totally lost, to all the stuff that she had with Power Girl and everything that was going on there, and the war with Hal-El and against Superman was freaking sweet, and Cyborg Superman was great. Then she goes off and becomes a Red Lantern. She ends up at the Crucible. She has really been a busy girl throughout the New 52. She's probably done more things than just about anybody other than maybe like Aquaman in the New 52. Alright, but those are all the books that didn't quite make my top 10 books. Uh, Coming in at number 10, Infinite Crisis. This book is usually my number 1 whenever it comes out, or at least it's in my top books. This issue is the start of a new arc. Uh, I'm assuming that they're going to do a trade on 1 through 8 on the Infinite Crisis, and it was freaking a super story. This right here was mainly concentrating on Atomic Wonder Woman, who I really, really like. There was a super cool Atomic Killer Croc in here, which he's freaking awesome, man. He's like some kind of like raptor thing going on. But yeah, he was sweet. There's some kind of Earth killer device that I think's been mentioned in Green Lantern. I don't really remember. But this Earth killer device that they found, so they had to go back and get the band together. And so now they're all going out trying to find whether or not there are different Earth killer devices in different multiverses. But that was a good issue. There was just a lot of really good stuff this week. Next up, number 9, I got Legendary Red Sonja. I liked Legendary Red Sonja 2 a lot better than I liked 1. I didn't mind 1. Just all of those first issues kind of seemed like they were introductions that if you're not reading Legendary Vampirilla, Legendary Red Sonja, and Legendary Green Hornet, the story that was going on didn't really make sense. And if you hadn't read the Legendary Steampunk series prior to that, then I'm to assume it really wouldn't make sense. This one was a lot better. I love this freaking Dilba cover. Freaking sweet. Got to see Nemo in this one, which was super cool. He was one of my favorite characters in the Legendary series. Next up, I got coming in number 8, going to be The Kitchen. Book continues to be awesome, man. Ollie Masters really doing a good story on it. Love Ming Doyle's art. Um, the way that everything's just so thick. Jordi Belair's colors with it are freaking awesome. All the covers by Becky Cloonan, I freaking love. Um, that story is on 5 of 8, and these last 3 issues, I think, are going to be a straight-out gang war with everybody just kicking each other in the nuts, and looks like it'll be really enjoyable. Um, Anybody that didn't pick up Kitchen, when it comes out in trade, strongly recommend the Kitchen. It's been a good series so far. I can't imagine that it's going to just suck in the finish. Um, Next up, let's see, we got Eternal, issue number 3. Really, really like this issue of Eternal. I've really liked all of Eternal. Basic gist of Eternal is that in the future you have uh, clones of your body that when you die you can just like kind of just be thrown into another clone body, so you more or less can live forever. There are these people called Pures, and the Immortals are kind of trying to kill off the Pures and frame it on this group that's trying to get the Pures freedom. And yeah, that has been a really, really good series, I think. I don't know how many issues this is. I want to say that it's 8 issues, but um, Boom has a tendency sometimes to not put that on their books, so I don't know. That's issue 3 or 4 of what I think is an 8-issue series. Uh, then in then I got Silk. Really enjoying Silk. I liked issue 2 better than I did issue 1. Um, the art in this, the story in this were great, and yeah, it's one of the things coming out of Spider-Verse that I've super enjoyed. I still hope that they get a new Spider-Man Noir title, because I really like that series. Uh, my favorite things I read, Giant Days from Boombox. This book was awesome. The art and the coloring and everything in it were real unique. And, you know, story of teenage girls. I don't guess they're teenagers. They're like in college and such. And just kind of their misadventures and just how wacky and crazy they are. And, you know, just boy and girl stuff going on there. That, yeah, it was a really, really good read. It really made me happy. Really a happy story. Next up, number number 4 is 8. Raphael Albuquerque series. Loving it. Coloring and art in this, as always with him, are freaking awesome. Huh, I didn't notice that the meld in this was yellow. Um, so I guess there's a past, present, and future, and then the meld that just exists outside of time. Huh. I hadn't really noticed that so much. But yeah, this has really been a good book, first couple of issues. Can't wait to read more of that. Next up, I got Batgirl number 40. I really enjoyed the Batgirl series. It's had its ups and downs. A couple of issues that I wasn't really in favor of whenever it switched over to Cameron Stewart and Bab Star and all that. But it's really won me over in the last, you know, couple of issues. This issue was great. I thought it had a real throwback to like the history of Batgirl and everything going on there, and the computer program that was fighting against her, that was, I guess, her, but more of a Oracle brained her, was freaking beast. Loved it. The spread, said it in my first things I read. Loving this series. It just keeps getting better and better, and I hope it goes on for a good while, because if it continues to go at the way it's going, it's going to definitely be my favorite book that I'm reading, because it's come a long way in the last like 5-6 issues. And yeah, this issue was just above and beyond. Can't wait to see another issue of it. And then my favorite thing that I read this week was Terrible Lizard. I've never had a comic that's made me cry, and this comic actually like brought me to tears. It was so freaking sad. Just testament to just how good that Colin Bunn's writing is, that he can write this corny story about this little girl and a dinosaur, and it just like tear my emotions up so bad whenever I'm reading it. And once again, Drew Moss's art in this is amazing. Ryan Hill, I can't wait to see anything else that Ryan Hill draws, or anything that Ryan Hill colors, because it's just, this was amazing. And I'm happy that I finally found him on Twitter today, which is awesome, so I can keep track of him and see what he's going to be doing next. Seems like he mainly only colors for independent titles. At least that's what his description on his thing says. So, you know, that's cool because I mainly read independent titles. I'd be happy to read anything he did, but you know. Uh, anyway, that's about all I got to say about that. I'm gonna get off here. If there's anybody out there that might want to do a hangout tonight, talk about maybe talk about some the previews, uh, Walking Dead, TV, just just shoot the shit in general. Hit me up, and we'll try to set up some kind of time for that because a lot of stuff going on, and I really haven't had a chance to talk to anybody about it. So anyway, I'll talk with y'all later, and I'm gonna get off here and get around to reading some comics.